What's up, everybody? 40 the Broadway Saiyan here, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This time, I have my very first video on this channel on the mobile game Super Robot Wars DD. Now, I have been playing this game for, I want to say, about 2-ish months now, and I've been having a blast with it, and I'm so excited to be able to make my first video for this game. Now, I got into the Super Robot Wars series because of a good friend of mine who's also one of my longtime moderators on Discord, Zeta Kai. He introduced me to the series, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. I started playing the game Super Robot Wars 30 on Steam. You guys who follow me on Twitch have seen me stream that before, and pretty much what it is it's all of these different mecha series such as Gundam, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Code Geass, Magic Knight Rayearth, Gurren Lagann, even like super old school mecha anime such as like Voltus 5 and Combattler V just coming together and fighting to save the world. So if you guys follow me for Dissidia, it's kind of like that. It's like a mashup of like every single mecha series, whereas Dissidia is like a mashup of every single Final Fantasy. But it's super cool because you get to see all these different robots fight together. You get to see their pilots interact. The animations and the action is just super exciting to watch. And the gameplay itself is pretty much very similar to like Disgaea or Fire Emblem. So if you're a fan of like tactical RPGs where you're in a grid-based map and you move your units strategically, and you get into these like exciting different animations of like combat, then this is probably a game you want to try out. Now, the mobile game itself, which is what you see right here, is unfortunately only available in Japan. So you would need a Japanese iTunes account, or if you're on Android, you could use something like QoApp or something like that to download it. And the reason why this game still hasn't been launched globally is because licensing is a nightmare because there's so many different IPs represented. But pretty much this game is awesome. I'm going to be leaving links down below to some translation guides if you guys do decide to download this game. Again, it's called Super Robot Wars DD. The plan for this video is I'm going to be doing some gacha pulls first, and then afterwards we're going to get into a little bit of gameplay so you guys get to see it in action. So we're going to go over to the gacha right here. Now, similar to Dissidia Opera Omnia, which is a game that you guys know that I play, it's my main mobile game. In Super Robot Wars DD, you unlock your units through events, through the story, and then you pull for their parts. So very similar how in Dissidia you pull for equipment, this one you pull for different parts. There's different rarities. There's N, R, SR, and then the highest rarity is SSR. And I like how in the banners for this game, they have like a step up, and then at the very last step, you actually are you're guaranteed one of the featured units. At least from my experience, I've been pulling at least one of the featured units. And the unit that I want to pull, or at least the part that I want to pull for in this particular banner here, is going to be for Valve Rave 1. This is the limited SSR for this unit that they're rerunning, because this is a unit that I actually have built up in my party, and you guys will see that later when I go through some gameplay. But my goal is to get this part here. I have 2,600, or a little bit over 2,600 of the currency, which is the gems. So hopefully we can get that particular part. And what's cool about this banner too, when they have these step-up banners, is that the part that's featured, you actually get to get them at their maximum level. So you don't have to go through the hassle of leveling them, and then like they have like a limit break system here too. I think they call it like breakthrough. So you don't have to go through that hassle, which is really, really cool. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started with step 1. Alright, so we know that we're guaranteed at least an SSR. If it starts flashing rainbow, then we could be getting an SSR here too. Okay, so no SSR, but that's alright. And dupes do matter in this game, because if you fuse a dupe of a part that you already own, you are increasing the potency of that overall part for that unit. Alright, so our second step. Let's see if we can get... Okay, no SSR, just one SR. Right. Usually the first 2 steps, you don't really get much. I haven't gotten lucky yet with the first 2 steps of the banners that I pulled for, so... And I'm still learning all of the different units in this game, because honestly, I only know a handful of mecha series. Like, I know Gundam Wing, Gundam 00, I know Neon Genesis Evangelion, and Magic Knight, but there's like other robots here where I'm like, I've never seen this before, or I've never seen this anime before. And that's something cool about the series, is because it introduces you to like different mechas for like different animes that you probably have never seen before, and then it gets you interested in them. Like, I recently got interested in the anime called Gal because the mechas from that series are featured in Super Robot Wars, and I was like, that mecha looks kind of cool. I'm gonna go check that anime out, you know? So it's kind of cool. All right, we got some SSRs in this one, so let's see what we get. Be cool if we get the featured unit already. Oh, cool, we got Devilman, who's actually not a mecha, but I think it's really cool that he's in this game. And look at that, look at these animations and the voice acting, it's super cool. Alright, so we got an SSR part for Devilman. Now, certain units will have multiple SSRs for them. So there's like an SSR1, SSR2, SSR3, and then they have their like limited SSRs. And we got, okay, so we got a sub part, or like a support unit part, which can be equipped on pretty much any unit, although they benefit units that match the type of unit that they are. Like, they have different types of units, like attack-only units, defense-only units, attack and evade units. There's honestly a lot. There's a lot of content when it comes to getting into Super Robot Wars. So for those of you that want to get into it, just be forewarned, there's a lot to learn, but once you get the hang of it, it's super fun. Okay, so this one should guarantee one of the featured units. So it's the limited part for Valvrave 1, which is the one that I want, or the other one is for Shin Getter 1, I believe, is the other featured part. Okay, so that's a lot of SR parts. Okay, is this a featured unit? That'd be cool if we get it now, so I don't have to go through the step-ups again. It's... Oh, this is for Shin Getter. Okay, cool. So we got the featured Shin Getter. I think this is it, right? We'll find out. But look at those animations! That's so cool! I think that's Shin Getter 1. Like I said, I'm still learning all these different robots, because there's so many. Oh my gosh. This is such a long animation, but that's like super dynamic. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is Shin Getter 1. The character, I believe that character's name is Ryoma. He literally just said the name of the unit. Okay. Oh, dude, that is so fun to watch. Okay, so yeah, that is the featured Shin Getter. Okay, so we got the other one, but we're still hunting the Valvrave 1 because I have that unit built. Now, there is a pity system because every time you do a pull on a banner, you get like these tokens, and once you get enough, you can actually pity something. Oh, look at that! You see that rainbow flash? So we're guaranteed an SSR here. Okay, cool. We got an SSR for the first step. Be nice if it would be the featured unit, so then I can stop pulling. We'll see. Nope. I don't even know what that is, but it's a dupe of something that I already have, so I can go back into that unit's parts and fuse that, so we can increase its potency. Okay, but I just want Valvrave 1's limited SSR part. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're gonna just skip if there's no rainbow, we're gonna skip through it. That's what I'll be doing, just so this video is not too overly long, because I want to show you guys some gameplay too. Okay, there's an SSR. Oh, I think we're getting multiple. We're getting two. I think there's two in there. We got two on the first step-ups that we did. Okay, so I got a dupe of that support card, which is good. Support cards are always good to have, and... Oh, wow, I got a dupe of the featured Shin Getter 1. Okay, that's cool. I'll take that. No, nothing wrong with that. But I still want Valvrave. Valvrave is evading me, please. Alright, come on, give me Valvrave. That's all I want. And then we can get into some gameplay. Ooh, we got a few SSRs there. I think there's 2 or 3? Okay, we got a support card. I can always use more support cards. Oh my gosh, it keeps giving me the other one. This is exactly what happened when I was pulling for Gundam Barbados 6th form. Okay, no, we're gonna keep going. If I have to end up pitying with the currency, I guess we're gonna have to go that route, but oh, come on. It wants me to build Shin Getter, which I actually have not unlocked that unit yet. I have to go through the story and unlock the unit. Okay, well, I know that I have the limited part for that unit. I believe that's the limited part. I know it's limited for Valvrave. Did I get a fake? Is there a fake out? No, that wasn't a fake out. Alright. Come on. Just give it to me, game. Okay, here we go. If we end up having to pity it, then it is what it is. And I'll show you guys the pity system if we have to go that route with this video. We'll get through these. And one thing that's really cool about this game too, if you guys get started, is there's an SSR selector. So pretty much you get to select the SSR part of like a select number of units that are featured. And you start off with their SSR part and something like that. Okay, what's this? Oh, that's Neon Genesis Evangelion. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'll take it. We got an SSR part for that unit. Nice. What I love about these animations is they really go ham, and they like really extend it so that it's like super action packed. Like, look at this. I'm sure you Evangelion fans would love this. Are happy to see this here. Alright, can we please get the featured unit that I'm hunting down? Because I think I don't have enough for another step up, so better not give me Shin Getter 1. It's like the game wants me to build the other unit that I'm not chasing. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of SSRs. Alright. Okay, that's a ton. I think that's 3 or 4? Maybe? Okay, I think I'm actually not sure what... Is that Gundam Zeta? Yeah, it's Gundam Zeta. Or Zeta Gundam. Okay, come on. Please. No, it's a support card, but it's a support card I don't have, so I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, this has gotta be it. This has gotta be Valvrave. No, wait, no, that's not Valvrave. It's, I have no idea what that is. I don't know what anime series this is. If anybody knows in the comment section, let me know. But that looks cool. Nonetheless, that's cool. That's a cool animation. Dude, that's straight up, the pose that he's doing, that's what Tien does from Dragon Ball. When he does, his Tri-Beam. Except in this case, he's summoning that sword. Oh, that's so badass. Look at that. Nice. That is super cool. Okay, so we got like 3 or 4 SSRs in here? 3, I think. Oh my gosh! Alright, looks like we're gonna pity. Well, we got 4 SSRs, so I'll take it. Looks like we're gonna have to go through the pity system. Let's see if we have enough pity tokens. So, the tokens look like this for the pity system. Go here. So those little tokens there. Now, let's see if we actually have enough. So we're gonna go right here in his shop. And then there's an exchange shop here. I believe it's... Oh, we are short. Oh my gosh, we are short. This is the part I'm looking for. This! We need more... Okay, well, looks like I'm gonna do... I'll just go... I guess I'll go as far as I can. We'll see what we get. Shoot. Nah, I think you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna play it through and get some more currency and through the game and see if I could do like another pull session, or maybe on another video or something. But we didn't get the part, but that's cool because we got the other featured unit. But now we're gonna go ahead and get into some gameplay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into a stage here, so you guys get to see how the combat flows in this game. I'm gonna go through this one. I'm gonna choose an easy stage just because, like I said, I don't want to make the video too long for you guys. Just kind of introduce you guys to the other mobile game that I've been playing as a guilty pleasure. So this is my party. As you can see right here, I have Valvrave. This is the unit right here, my 4th unit. And if we go into the screen, so you guys get to see like the equipment and how the parts work. So we're gonna go to Death Scythe because he's like my strongest unit. You have right here is like your main attack part. So right now I have Gundam Death Sight's Hell Customs SSR2. And I have it fully, let's just call it fully like awakened or realized. For those of you that follow me for Dissidia, that's what it looks like there when it's fully maxed out. And then these two spots right here, right? These are your sub attacks. So I have his SSR1, and I also have his SR part because Gundam Death Scythe Hell Custom still doesn't have a third SSR part, but when he does, whenever that's released, I'll go ahead and give that to him. And then right over here at the bottom, you see the sub parts, right? So these are the different parts that you can equip. Pretty much they enhance your unit stats, and also they give them an added bonus if you match the type of unit that they are. Like for example, if I click on this card, right? This bottom icon right here, this tells me that this is an attack unit because that red symbol is for attack and purple is evade. And Death Scythe Hell Custom is an attack and evade unit. So if you match their symbols, you get an added bonus. They give you added effects. And then if you click right here, these are called spirit commands. These are commands that you could activate. They give you like a special effect, like usually like for one turn or something like that. Or you could actually use, some of them can actually use to like, you know, debuff enemies or things like that. So these are different spirit commands that you can use right there in combat that you could either get from leveling up your actual unit or by giving them the different sub parts. So we're going to go ahead and get into some combat here. Now there is an auto battle, but for the purposes of this video, I want to showcase it fully. We're gonna play through manually here. All right, I think I have auto turned on, so I'm gonna have to turn that off here. All right, so this is the stage here that we're gonna be doing. This is like one of the daily farm stages that you get to do daily. All right, so so we turned it off auto. So as you can see, it's grid-based, pretty much very similar to like Fire Emblem. Okay, that is my soul gain. This is Gundam Barbados, 6th form, and then Valvrave. Alright, so then... Now, pretty much similar to like Fire Emblem, if whenever like the enemy takes their turn and they attack you, you will counterattack. And there's 3 different options here, like this is counterattack, this is defend, and then this is evade. So you get to choose what action takes place. Now we're going to go ahead and turn animations on so you guys get to see the animations. And as you can see, Death Scythe just gracefully dodges that because my Death Scythe Hell Custom is... I've super invested into the unit because I really like Death Scythe Hell Custom. One of my favorite Gundams from Gundam Wing. Alright, so Soul Gain is now getting attacked by the enemy units. Soul Gain is an attack and defend type of a unit, so he's a tank. And look at that, it's like he freaking throws a Kamehameha. Alright, so they're really going after Death Scythe. Hopefully we get to see an SSR part in action. I want to showcase that to you guys. At least one of the attacks, because they're super cool. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, we have this active, so we're just going to destroy this helpless unit right here. And I'm actually going to use a spirit command, which is that option there. So I believe this increases damage by 1.6 for a turn. So we're just going to do that, just so you guys get to see that in action. And then we are going to go ahead and completely destroy and obliterate this unit. All right, look at that. Nice. All right, so we're gonna have Soul Gain finish this off. Let's go ahead and just use a Spirit command. We'll use the same one that I had Death Scythe use earlier. We're gonna select that part because it's active. So certain different parts you have equipped, they have like a cooldown or like a timer that a few turns need to take before they actually are charged up. So it kind of gives you some strategy on when you're in a different combat situation, so you could plan your attacks out ahead. So we're gonna go ahead and use this and also completely destroy this poor helpless enemy unit. Awesome. Love it. Alright, guys, and that is a little bit of a demonstration of the combat in Super Robot Wars DD. Now, the other Super Robot Wars games, which are console games, The combat is pretty much the same, so if you guys are looking to get into some of the other games, like the console game, like Super Robot Wars 30 on Steam and Switch, I believe it's out for those two consoles, and PS4, you could check that out as well. I have been streaming that, but if you want to get into the mobile game, again, it's Japan only, so you either need an iOS, a JP account, or if you're on Android, you could like search it up on Co-op, and you could find it there. Again, I'll be leaving links down below to some translation guides, so that way you guys aren't super overwhelmed when you actually decide to try this game out. But like I said, I've been having a blast with it. Thank you again to Zeta Kai for getting me into this series. In general, I've been loving every single game that I've been playing for this genre. I mean, I love big robots, and you know, I've watched a lot of like mecha animes, and at least a few, not a lot, but like just robots in general, big robots fighting, and you know, tactical combat. Everything I love about it is pretty much represented in these games. So if you want to check it out, be sure to do so. Alright guys, well thank you for watching my very first video on Super Robot Wars. Hopefully I'll be making more content on this game, whether it be pull videos or even just showing off some more combat. I'm still learning it, so I am definitely not a guru at this game. I highly recommend you guys check out my Discord, because we do have a separate channel for Super Robot Wars in general, so you guys can talk it up, and Zeta is the guru of that game in my Discord, so he could definitely help you out if you guys do decide to try this game out. Thank you again for watching. This is 40 the Broadway Saiyan signing out. Mahal, everyone.